Good evening. Nowadays, a big controversy has been raised by taking the name of the nation. We know that the name of our nation is India. Of course, we also call our nation as Bharat. But nowadays, because of this controversy, the name of the nation has come into the picture and it became controversy because the government of India has started using the name Bharat instead of the name India. But is it wrong to use the word Bharat? Definitely not. Because if you look at the Constitution of India and if you look at Article number 1, Clause 1, it mentions very clearly, I have given on the screen, you can see very clearly. And what we are discussing is, that is under Part 1, that is the Union and its territories, name of the nation, what has been mentioned in the Constitution. So in order to know that one, if you look at Article number 1, Clause 1, it says very clearly that India, that is Bharat, meaning the word India is given, the word Bharat is given, meaning the name of the nation may be India or Bharat. So India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. This is what is given in the Constitution under Article number 1, Clause 1. Now the point is that some people are saying that you have to amend the Constitution to call the nation as Bharat. Now the point is that, is it really required to amend the Constitution? Definitely not. There is no necessity to amend the Constitution to call the nation as Bharat, because the word Bharat is very much mentioned in the Constitution under Article number 1. But why exactly the government is using this? If you look at the recent things, instead of calling it as President of India, the government is saying President of Bharat. Prime Minister of India, instead of that, Prime Minister of Bharat. So like this, if you look at the recent G20 summit that was conducted successfully in New Delhi, very recently, there also you can see the display of the name of the nation as Bharat. So government is very particular about that. This is probably because the opposition parties have come together and they formed a coalition group called India. Probably government wanted to divert the attention of the people over there. But the basic point is that India, that is Bharat, these two words have been mentioned under Article number 1, Clause 1 of the Constitution of India. Point number 1. Number 2, in order to use the word Bharat instead of India, there is no necessity to make any change in the Constitution. Kindly make these points very clearly. Tomorrow in any examination it may be a question. India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states is mentioned under which article of the Constitution? Here, instead of giving just article, they may also give you the clause. Article 1, Clause 1, Article 1, Clause 2, Article 1, Clause 3, they will give you. Please make yourself very clear and sure even with respect to the clauses. And very soon I am going to come up with the Indian polity classes where I will be discussing each and every clause under every article in all the parts of the Constitution. So please remember, whatever the topic that we have discussed today, that is under Part 1 of the Constitution, and under Part 1 you have 4 articles, and the topic for us today is under Article number 1, Clause 1. Kindly remember these points, and I will see you in the next session. Thank you so much. Take very good care.